Good morning, students. Now we have one more question. See, the question says $1 is equals to rupees 70.10 oblique 80. And in another quotation, in another two-way quotation, it says sterling pound 1 is equals to dollar 1.52 oblique 1.60 dollars. With the help of above two quotations, calculate amount of rupee required to buy sterling pound 500, amount of rupee obtained by selling rupees 500. Now, see the question. They have asked, they have given in the quotation that dollar to rupee they have given. They have given sterling pound to dollar, they have given dollar to sterling pound, dollar per sterling pound they have given. But they are asking to establish a relationship between rupee with sterling pound. They haven't given directly that the relationship between rupee and sterling pound. So far we have encountered such type of problems that where directly all the quotations were given directly. That means rupee to sterling pound was given directly, right? In this type of problem, we need to establish a relationship between these two currencies which is not given in the problem. Correct? So now let me explain how we calculate such type of question and what is the concept called as. Now, there are two banks in my country. One bank, Bank A, is offering INR, Indian rupees 68 per US dollar. They have the foreign exchange conversion between only US dollar and INR. Fine. There is another bank, Bank B, which gives me quotation between US dollar 1.35 per Great Britain pound, GBP. It is the pound, right? Now, I have INR with me, Indian rupee with me. Now I need to buy Great Britain pound. So I have to convert my Indian rupees to Great Britain pound. But in my area, in my country, there are only two banks. Assume there are only two banks. One bank have a quotation. One bank is providing quotation between Indian rupee and US dollar. Another bank is providing a quotation between US dollar and Great Britain pound. But no bank is giving direct quotation between Great Britain pound and Indian rupee. Now I need Great Britain pound, but I have Indian rupee only with me. In my pocket, I have Indian rupee. So how should I deal with these such type of situation? Right? Now, so in the given quotation, first one, Bank A, this quotation can be redrafted like this can also be rewritten as INR per USD is rupees 68. Getting my point? Same quotation I am redrafting it. So numerator is INR, denominator is US dollar. Now INR they have given in the quotation that US dollar 1 is equals to INR 68. That means rupees 68 is the INR per US dollar. Per 1 US dollar, Indian rupee is 68. This can be also rewritten as INR per USD is equals to 68. We can write this quotation like this also. Likewise, in Bank B, it is numerator is US dollar, 1 unit is GBP, US dollar per GBP is 1.35. That means 1.35 US dollar per GBP. 1 GBP is equals to denominator is equals to numerator USD 1.35. Right? Also, it can be rewritten as US dollar per GBP 1.35. Now I have to establish a relationship between INR and GBP, right? Because I have Indian rupee in my pocket. Now I need to buy GBP, Great Britain pound, by paying Indian rupees. But there are no banks or no institution available in this country providing directly INR to GBP or GBP to INR quotation, right? So 1 US dollar is rupees 68. 1 GBP is worth 1.35 US dollars. Now I have to pay rupees in bank A and buy US dollar, and again I have to go to bank B, and by paying US dollar I can acquire GBP, Great Britain pound, right? So what is the rupee required to buy 1 GBP? That means what is the rupee required to buy per GBP, INR per GBP, right? So again I am redrafting this quotation. Now we need to establish, see, the situation is like this. One bank offers dollar against rupee, another bank offers Great Britain pound against dollar. Now I have rupee with me, but no banks or no financial institutions are offering directly the quotation between rupee and GBP. Fine. So now I have to establish, now I need to calculate to buy 1 GBP how many rupees I have to spend, because I have to buy the dollar first, then I will pay dollar and buy GBP, right? So how many rupees I need to buy 1 GBP? That's what I have rewritten here. INR per GBP means how many rupees, Indian rupees, required to buy 1 GBP, right? So the quotation will be, and the simplification will be, now we have INR per US dollar. It is given in the bank A, and we have another quotation called US dollar per GBP, right? See, straight away if we say that how many rupee is required to buy 1 GBP, if US dollar 1 is equals to rupees 68 and 1 GBP is equals to 1.35 US dollar. So to buy 1 GBP, how many rupees you require means straight away mathematically we can say that rupees 68 into 1.35, that is equals to 91 point, rupees 91.8. So that's what mathematics says. Rupees 91.8 is required to buy 1 GBP according to these two quotations. So how do we simplify it? Now INR, we need to establish relationship between INR and GBP. There are no institution is offering directly, right? So to establish relationship between these two, we need to simplify the quotation. INR per GBP is equals to INR per USD is given. One institution, one bank is providing this quotation, and another quotation or another two currencies given by bank B is US dollar per GBP, right? So if we cross multiply it, these US dollar is cancelled. Even though it's not cancelled, INR per USD it is given. It is rupees 68, and US dollar per GBP is given. US dollar per GBP is 1.35. That is equals to, that's what this mathematics comes in, right? That's where this math says. So INR per USD is given in the quotation. INR per USD, we have redrafted the quotation. INR per USD is 68. US dollar per GBP 1.35, 1.35. So straight away we will get rupees 91. Rupees 91 is nothing but INR per GBP. That means 1 GBP is equals to INR 91.8. Right? This means INR per GBP is equals to 91.8. That means 1 GBP is equals to Indian rupee 91.8. So what have we done so far? With the help of these two quotations, these two exchange, we have established the relationship between other two currencies, GBP and INR, right? So such type of concept is called as the next topic we are going to discuss from today is it's called cross rate. Very important, my dear students. Even for 2 marks, they may ask the definition of cross rate. It is nothing but determining so the definition of cross rate is determining or establishing exchange rate between two currencies. In the earlier example, it is two currencies, INR and GBP. 1 GBP is equals to INR 91.8, right? So determining exchange rate between two currencies with the help of connected pair of currencies. Connected pair of currencies in the sense INR per USD, USD per GBP. So with the help of those pair of currencies, we are determining exchange rate between 1 GBP is equals to INR 91.8. That's what new concept cross rate comes in. So cross rate is nothing but determining exchange rate between two currencies with the help of connected pair of currencies. That's what we have done in the earlier illustration, right? So with the help of cross rate, now we need to solve this problem. They have given, like bank A says, we will provide you the quotation with related to dollar and Indian rupee. That is $1 is equals to rupees 70.10 and 70.80. There are two prices included in the single quotation. That's why it is called as two-way quote. Right? Another bank says, we provide you this quotation, 1 sterling pound, 1 GBP is equals to dollar 1.52 and 1.60. Again, there are two prices, bid and ask. We have discussed in detail in last few classes, bid price and ask price. Right? Now, they are asking to establish a relationship between dollar, again rupee to sterling pound. Like previous example, now they have given dollar to rupee that is rupee per dollar, rupees 70.10 oblique 70.80, and dollar to sterling pound 1.52 oblique 1.60. Now, in the earlier illustration, it was quite easy because that was one-way quotation. There was only single price. Now, they have given both the bid and ask price. Now, how we can derive or how we can establish these two, establish relationship between these two currencies, right? So, the thumb rule for cross rate is bid price should always be multiplied with bid price only, and ask price should always be multiplied with ask price only. You have to remember these two thumb rules related to cross rate. So if the two-way quotation is given in any problem, the ask is multiplied with ask only, bid is multiplied with bid only, right? So students, so far we have discussed cross rate, definition of cross rate. So it says that it is deriving exchange rate or establishing exchange rate between two currencies with the help of connected pair of currencies. Now, one more point to remember is, if the two-way quotation is given in the problem, bid is always be multiplied with bid price only, and ask price should always multiplied with ask price only. So, with the help of this definition and this thumb rule, now we will try to solve this problem, given problem, right? So, again, the quotation is given between rupee per dollar and dollar per sterling pound, right? Now, rupee per dollar is given as rupees 70.10 oblique 80 per US dollar, that is 1 US dollar, into US dollar 1.52 oblique 60 per 1 sterling pound. That's what they have given. Now, how to multiply these two? Because there are four prices involved in these two quotations, two bids and two asks. That's where thumb rule arises. So, now we are establishing the relationship between rupee per sterling pound bid price is equals to, so bid should be multiplied with bid only, rupees 70.10 multiplied by dollar 1.52, no need to put currency symbols here. So 70.10 multiplied by 1.52 is 106.5555, and rupee per sterling pound ask price. So thumb rule says ask must be multiplied by ask price only. So ask rupees 70.80 multiplied by 1.60. So these both are ask price. These two are bid price in the given quotation, right? So 70.80 multiplied by 1.60 is 113.28, right? So now we have derived rupee per sterling pound is equals to bid is 106.55 oblique ask is 113.28, right? So now we have established the relationship between rupee with sterling pound. So the bid price is multiplied with bid into bid and ask price is derived by multiplying ask into ask, right? So now we have this quotation. After getting this quotation, now they have asked two questions. So question number 1, amount of rupee required to buy 500 sterling pound. So to buy sterling pound, this is the market rate available. With market rate is provided. Market rate says 106.5 is the bid and 113.28 is the ask price. Bid is buying price of the market and ask is selling price. Now an individual is buying sterling pound 500 from market, and to buy sterling pound 500, market sells at this rate per sterling pound. To buy 500 per sterling pound is 113.28 rupees. So rupees 56,640 is required to buy 500 sterling pound. So that's what they have asked in question number 1. So now simply we solved that. We need 500 sterling pound to buy, and we go to market, and market gives us this quotation saying 106.55 and 113.28. So we need to buy at this rate, because if we are buyer, banker is the seller. So banker always sells at higher rate, 113.28. That is the ask price. Now amount of rupee obtained by selling 500 sterling pound. If we are selling sterling 500, market is buying from us at this rate, 106.55 rupee per sterling pound. So rupee 106.55. So how much we obtain by selling 500 sterling pound? Rupees 53,275 is obtained. That's how we solved this problem. They simply asked the established relationship between rupee to sterling pound. To establish rupee to sterling pound, we have multiplied bid to bid and ask to ask. So now we have direct quotation. To buy sterling 500, sterling pound 500, we have to pay rupees 56,640. If we sell 500 sterling pound, we obtain rupees 53,275 rupees. So with this we conclude today's class. Thank you.